A huge warm welcome to the Art Vlog, Art Lovers, with me, George Dopamine. And today's a bit of a strange one because I'm actually going to be covering a show I haven't visited. Tate St Ives in Cornwall, that wonderful art town with a wonderful art gallery, is putting on a show by Brazilian artist Beatriz Milhazes called Maresias. And I actually went to see this show when it was on at Turner Contemporary last summer. Both Tate St Ives and Turner Contemporary in Margate on the Kent coast are perfect for this show because Maresias means the salty sea air that both St Ives and Margate have in buckets. So I thought it would be really interesting to show you some of the works because this is a direct transfer. Lots of the works that you see in St Ives will be the same as the ones I saw in Turner Contemporary last year. And unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to get down to St Ives in Cornwall while this show is on over the summer period. So what I would absolutely love if anyone is visiting this show, either from Cornwall or heading to St Ives on holiday, if you could post in the comments how you feel the show in Cornwall compares to the one I'm about to bring you from Turner Contemporary, then it would be absolutely wonderful. I'm especially keen to see how this very site-specific place in Kent is recreated or maybe reimagined in Cornwall in St Ives. The reason I didn't post this vlog last year was because I simply ran out of time. I actually filmed quite a few exhibitions that I don't manage to post. So it's a really good chance to kind of revisit it and revitalise this work. And while I'm here, I just wanted to alert you to the fact that the art vlog will be undergoing a couple of changes before the next vlog. I'm actually changing the name from the Art Vlog to Art Gallery Explorer. And the reason is that there are loads of art vlogs on the internet, mainly about people, artists all over the world, producing art. And so my vlog tended to get a bit lost, and I'm much more about exploring galleries. So I wanted to reflect more accurately what this channel actually does, which is to explore the best and hottest exhibitions across London, the southeast of England and beyond. I'm also going to be updating the logo a bit because my original art vlog logo's got a bit tired. So do watch these changes, but rest assured I'll still be bringing you lots of coverage from the art world in the way I have done. So if you've been a regular viewer, and I hugely appreciate it if you are, then buckle in for the ride. Anyway, on a beautiful sunny day last summer, I went down to Margate to explore Beatriz Milhazes' Maresias. And if you explore this in St Ives, do let me know what you think. Well, I hope you enjoyed that exploration there of Beatriz Milhazes, Maresias from Turner Contemporary. And if you've been down to St Ives, as I said in the introduction, please do post in the comments how the show down there compares with the one that I saw last summer. There were several things I enjoyed about it. I loved the Art Milhazes experimentation with techniques, especially the breakthrough to the monotransfer technique, where she draws and then paints her own motifs onto individual plastic sheets, which are then carefully transferred to the canvas. And by layering these, she effectively adapts the concept of collage to painting. I saw clearly the influence of Matisse in some of her later collage works, and I love the return in the 2000s to a more physical collage using found materials like sweet packets or crisp packets and things like that. And I'm a big fan of abstract art generally, and I like the way that she used clashes of colours. She's about conflict of colours to a large extent. That was enjoyable. Yeah. So I did enjoy lots of aspects of this show, but there was one thing that was holding me back, and I think it was that the works didn't quite come alive for me and sing off the gallery walls. And rather strangely, I was left feeling, I'm going to say something controversial here, a bit like I did after visiting that epic Georgia O'Keeffe show. Do you remember it? It's a long time before this vlog was on, at Tate Modern. I hadn't seen much of Georgia O'Keeffe's work in the flesh, but I've seen lots of it in books and journals and online. And so I was super pumped for the show. And when I actually was immersed in a large number of her works, I felt slightly flat. And I left kind of feeling that they actually looked better in reproduction than they did with my own eyes. And I did feel that a little bit with Milhazes' work. As I say, I'm a big fan of abstract art, and I could see the way that the colours clashed and loved the different techniques. But it wasn't work that leapt off the walls for me personally, with the exception of this one, this window. And so for that reason, it was a show I didn't totally fall in love with, but I was still really glad I visited. Do you agree? Maybe you don't. If you've been to the show in St Ives, please, as I said in the introduction, comment. Do subscribe to the art vlog, or as it's going to become, Art Gallery Explorer. And most importantly of all, wherever you live in the world, whether it's Rio de Janeiro, where Milhazes has her studio, or New York, or London, or St Ives, or Sydney in Australia, wherever it is in the world, do get out there and explore your local art scene. Thank you for watching.